Hi, I'm Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow, and this week I am doing carnivore with one of my friends from Orlando. Today I'm working on some twisty bacon that I just twisted up from Walmart. It's just a regular old Walmart bacon, but it's fine. And I'm gonna make pork chops and it's gonna be delicious. Okay, we were just sitting down to dinner. Max is pouring water in everyone's cups. Yay. And we're just having pork chops, twisty bacon, and shrimp with pepper jack cheese wrapped in bacon.
There's a little pepper jack cheese.
There's a little, and then we're having some string cheese wrapped. Oh, we forgot the salad. Well, maybe we'll get a salad out. But this is the main bulk of our dinner. It is 6 o'clock in the morning. And I am headed to the gym. I'm gonna lift and then get on the Stairmaster. I am now headed out to water aerobics. It's just a nice little walk that I go on down my neighborhood. And here's my feet walking because people like to see feet walking for some reason. Really quickly, I just wanted to tell you, I've been enjoying my week of carnivore because I feel less bloated and I have really enjoyed that. I've also come down a couple of pounds since Orlando, which is exciting because right now, training with Robert, I am on my refeed section, so my calories are going up, my macros are going up, so I'm doing more protein and fat and still 10 total carbs, which is super great, but I was kind of worried that I would gain more weight, and I think I probably will. Hopefully it's not anything I'm not supposed to gain. Hopefully it's just muscle, which I need to be okay with that because I am really lifting hard. This is my towel, by the way. I do have my swimsuit on. It kind of looks weird. Shoulders. I'm here. So I will show you the view from the pool. It's so pretty. I'm headed home. Had a good water aerobic session. It's an hour long. It's really great. I'm ready to tackle the day. I think I'm gonna have a pork chop, or maybe 2 pork chops for lunch. So I'll get that out when I get to the Keto Chow and take it down to Steve. It's in the freezer, so I just go ahead and pull it out and yeah, give it to Steve, and then he cooks it at lunchtime and we all eat together, so it's really fun. Grilling Wednesday. So, I am going to leave for work in a minute. And I don't have the lunch I want, but I've been really craving sausage and eggs. So I'm gonna make myself some sausage. Oh, that's kind of a tiny pan. Maybe I should have done a bigger pan. Oh well. I'm gonna make up the sausage. I'll probably save about half of it and then put it in the freezer, and then I'll do eggs in the rest. There's that. Okay, so right now I am making breakfast. I just started some sausage a minute ago. I went up and changed it to a different pan because the pan I was using was super tiny. It's almost ready. I've been digging just plain pork sausage and eggs. So I put it in a different pan lately. But I'm making it right now because I want it for lunch Oh, that's just about done. So I can turn that off. Boop. So I'm super happy because that's what I wanted to eat. That's what I'm gonna eat. For some reason the eggs aren't cooking. Oh, you know why? I have an induction cooktop and I have these pans. They're ceramic pans. I love them so much. They're pink. Can you see? Pink. But they just don't cook as fast as the metal ones because they don't conduct whatever, electricity, whatever it's called. They don't do as well. But they do well, they just are not as quick. So I just have to remember that sometimes. But I really like this pan because the eggs stick to the middle one so much and it's super annoying. And I would be shorter, except I got heels on today. You wanna see? So I'm just making this food for lunch and then I'm going to head to work. But I wanted to tell you, as I was getting dressed this morning, I got a bunch of new jackets. I'm super excited about it because I like them. And forever and a day, I didn't want to be too hot, so I didn't want to wear jackets. But over the last little while, over the last probably couple of years, I've been thinking about Donald Vega's, you know, power pose and trying to do some affirmations, and I'm not that great at it. I kind of fight against it because I'm like, I don't want to say something I don't believe about myself, but I really need to start believing it because I'm worth being believed in, right? So I look at myself in the mirror, right? And I look sideways and I'm all, I look kind of cute today. I mean, granted, with the apron doesn't look super cute, right? But I've been trying to do that, and I've also been saying, which I started saying as a joke actually, at work, I'm a professional businesswoman. Like, I'm a professional businesswoman, right? So I've been saying that a lot for the last couple of years, and I'm starting to believe it. So I figure, since I'm a professional businesswoman, I should wear suit jackets if I want to. I'm probably not gonna wear the whole sport coat and skirt because I don't love short skirts, but I might. If I end up being diagnosed with lipedema, I will probably actually start wearing compression, and then I will get into the skirts with the compression underneath. Ooh, these eggs look so good. I'm sorry, I didn't show it to you. But I'm excited. Oh, also I really liked the real salt, garlic salt, and the organic garlic pepper from Real Salt. It's probably my favorite thing right now. I'm just obsessed with. So I'm gonna put some of this cooked sausage in there. Usually I cook it in the sausage grease first and then put the eggs in, but my sausage was frozen, so it was not it's not awesome. Oh, that was so good. And then I'm gonna put it in the fridge, which ideally I would be eating it right now because then it would be hot and yummy. But I'm just setting myself up for success, and since I don't have any keto chows made, I'm just gonna put it in a container, and I'm gonna take it, and then I'll heat it up in a couple hours, which is actually like literally a couple hours. I'll eat it in about noon, and then that'll be what I eat today. So that's it. You wanna see? Oh gosh, it flipped over. That's it. All right. Oh my gosh. See you later. So tonight was Kate's dinner, and she wanted to do keto pizza. We got some cucumbers and some blackberries, which I'm not gonna eat those. We got Max, Chris, hello. So the recipe that we used is low carb, let's see, Peace, Love, and Low Carbs lasagna noodle recipe, and it's really good. We just use the noodle as a pizza crust, and we've been doing it for years. It's sausage, pepperoni, and cheese. And Rouse, that's it. Delicious. Okay, so I just learned something cool, and I wanted to share it with you. I was just listening to like a scripture podcast this morning, and he talked about the 10-10-10 rule, and I wrote it up on my wall. Let me show it to you. I always do this. Okay, so it's the 10-10-10 rule. When you're frustrated with a problem, use the 10-10-10 rule, right? Okay, so stop, count 10 seconds. Pause and count to 10. You can calm down, whatever's happening. You can be like, okay, count to 10, right? Then say to yourself, is this still going to be a problem in 10 minutes? Okay, so some things, yeah, they're still going to be a problem in 10 minutes. Okay, is this still going to be a problem in 10 weeks? Okay, so then that's a bigger problem, right? But if it's going to be a problem in 10 years, then that really needs to be a priority. You need to figure out like what you're going to do about that. And I thought, oh, that could apply to food. So say I'm faced with a temptation, right? Maple bar donut is available at work, right? I mean, that doesn't happen at our work, but that's a thing, right? So I can pause and count to 10 and say, okay, I see that maple bar. That's my favorite donut, and I really like it. I can just eat it and no one will know. I'm the only one in the break room, right? It'll be fine. I could do that. Or I can say, is this going to be a problem in 10 minutes? Well, if I walk away from the break room and I'm not there in 10 minutes, that's not going to be a problem anymore. That's over. It's over with and done, right? I can do that. I can say that. Is this going to be a problem in 10 weeks? Okay, well, if somebody brings in donuts every single day for 10 weeks and I'm tempted every single time, okay, that could be a problem. Or I can just change my routine, avoid the break room if at all possible, right? Whatever, I don't know. Is it going to be a problem in 10 years? If I don't deal with the problem now of me not, taking and not taking, not taking, then it will be a problem in 10 years because I'm not going to be healthy because of those choices. So I just thought, wow, that could be very applicable to my keto lifestyle. Also, are the choices that I'm making of food right now going to be affecting me in 10 years? Am I eating the most nutrient-dense things? Do I need to maybe pull some things out that I'm eating that are just okay and try to be better?
You're all sweaty.
I am all sweaty.
Why are you sweaty?
I just finished trimming a brisket and putting it in the smoker.
I really should have recorded you doing that because now it's already passed.
It's okay, it's just trimming a brisket. So there's two pieces of meat and they're going different directions on a brisket. It's the pectoral muscle of a beef, and one's called the point and one's called the flat. And you can leave them together and there's a giant seam of fat in between them, but that makes it so that you get one part of it that cooks really quickly and it gets dry, and anyway, then you've got another part that doesn't cook very well. So if you separate them, you end up with two pieces that are about the same thickness and cook at the same rate. It's just way easier, but you have to trim them. Anyway.
And we're having that for dinner tomorrow night.
Yes.
And it is the end of today. It's 10:15 in the evening. So you're gonna let that cook slow overnight, then wrap it in tin foil and put it in the oven in the morning.
Then you can think about what it's done.
And it's just gonna sit there until we're ready to eat it. And we're gonna go pick up our kids from their camp tomorrow morning.
My hands smell like balloons because I was wearing
gloves.
Latex gloves. Nitrile gloves.
Yeah.
For trimming.
Well, that makes sense.
It's just easier to get your hands clean when you're cutting up meat if you wear gloves. So anyway.
Also, we like to wear gloves when we do jalapeno poppers because then you won't have jalapeno in your eye somehow.
Interesting day today. We went to dinner at Buffalo Wild Wings.
It was great. I'm still doing carnivore this week, so I had to pick a dinner that didn't have a salad that I wanted to eat.
And then they gave me the celery that Miriam
Yes! I was so mad because usually they give you like
celery.
crappy celery, and this time it was like the soft inside pieces, and they were like crispy looking, and I'm like, what the crap? We always get these sucky celeries, and the one day I'm not eating celery, I want it. But that was something that I've been talking with Michelle about, who is the one I'm doing carnivore with, by the way.
Joe's Michelle.
Yes, well, not Joe's Michelle, but
Rachel's
yes,
Michelle.
Joe's Michelle. Michelle Stoffer. Anyway, she and I have been sending pictures at every meal to each other. Oh,
that's who you were texting.
Yes, that's why I've been texting this week. It's been awesome. And that's why we made the string cheese fries, because she was gonna have that, so then I had to have it. I almost made the chicken nuggets, but I didn't because I didn't want to go to the store. So yeah, we didn't do that. What was my point? I was gonna say what?
We went and we ate the stuff at Buffalo Wild Wings? Were you doing carnivore?
No, that wasn't it. Okay, I remember now. So every time you start something new, at least every time I start something new, I kind of go through a battle with myself for the first 3 days or so of, I can't have this. Oh, I really want to have this. I want this. Oh, that's so sad.
Concentrate on the stuff you can't have.
Yes, and I don't know why. It's just a battle I have with myself. When I started with Robert, it was like the first week was like, oh, my life is so hard. I have to eat all this food and not this food, even though it wasn't that different from what I was already eating. So it's still, you know, it's still hard to do something different, and you really have to push yourself, and you have to really kick your butt in gear, and it's nice to have an accountability partner. So thanks, Michelle.
Yep.
And yeah, every time I start something new, I think of that. I think of it.
I just had Keto Chow for breakfast and Keto Chow for lunch at work today.
Did you?
Yep.
I had Keto Chow for second dinner because I actually just had that I had our dinner for lunch.
Oh, okay.
Because I just had a little bit of food this morning. I really wanted a Ninja Creamy because Michelle said she was going to have a Ninja Creamy. So then I wanted to have one. So I made...
But there weren't any in the freezer.
Yes, I made pecan sticky bun of ultimate awesomeness into Ninja Creamies. And I put in the blender the right amount, but I didn't fill up the water like this much. And then I put that much ice into the blender, hoping that since it was warm water, warm butter, I got it all mixed first, then I put the ice in, hoping it would get cold, and then put it in the freezer, and I'm like, oh, maybe in a couple hours. No.
Was it still pretty slushy?
It was good, but it was 8 o'clock at night when I ate it, so it was not really, it wasn't for a long time. It wasn't the couple hours I was hoping. But then I had a little bit left over because I filled it up with too much ice. So I just had some Keto Brick little pieces. What does it say?
It says I smoke, so you don't have to.
This is made by your mother.
My mom made it.
Yeah, she likes embroidering things.
That's awesome. that's my smoking apron.
Yes, it's beautiful.
My cutting meat apron.
In fact, I gave him one earlier, and he put it back into
that one out. It didn't have as much coverage higher up on me.
I know, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
It is a nice one. I do like it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
It's not as cool as my Hardee's apron.
That's gone. Do you still have it?
It's around here somewhere. I saw it a couple of years ago.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Anyway.
Hardee's.
Yeah, like Carl's Jr. Hardee's. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I don't remember what I was saying.
That we want to go to bed?
Yeah, we want to go to bed.
Yeah, I know.
What was I saying before that?
You wanted to make the Ninja Creamy.
I wanted to make the Ninja Creamy, so I made the Ninja Creamies. I put ice in it, and then I put it in the freezer. I actually put it in the ice cube section and piled all the ice around it, hoping that it would freeze. And then I just had a little bit left over in the blender. So I just put it in a bowl with some of the tiny little Keto Brick. The Keto Brick tinies.
The Keto Brick half spheres.
Yes, the little tinies. And then I ate it like cereal. That was what I had for breakfast. I think, I had 2 chaffles with butter on it. So I had that. That was breakfast. And then I had a couple Keto Bricks in the middle of the day. I mean, tiny ones. The pigs. Had a couple pigs. And then we had our wings. And then I had at 8 o'clock, 8:30 tonight, I had the Ninja Creamy that was now frozen.
Meanwhile, we're getting everything ready to go on a lake trip.
So we're packing. The kids, well, one kid is packed.
But it's on the counter. Anyway.
But it's still packed. Yep. That's closer. We have 11 people coming. We worked on the menu today, and Chris went shopping, and Holly went shopping, and yes, we're a little close to being ready, so we'll be good. We'll finish getting ready tomorrow, so we're gonna go to bed tonight right now because Chris is so tired. I mean, I'm tired too. Hey, somebody's coming up the stairs. Audrey, we're on a not live but a video. Do you want to say hi? Yeah, just pop your head and say hi.
People won't be offended by your Death Star shirt.
Hi. Max, you should say hi too.
I'm showing Max informational videos about rivers and stuff.
I sent you that river video.
Looking at river videos, apparently.
I sent that to you.
Really?
Yes.
Nobody can see your face. You're just a neck. Look at his weird ponytails.
The one by Smarter Every Day. No, not Smarter Every Day.
Practical engineering.
Practical Engineering. Yeah.
Practical
So we want to
engineering
do some
river
reading
video.
about the Glen Canyon and the river so we can info them to people.
Okay.
Yep. So that's what they're doing to prepare for our Lake Powell trip.
No,
And
In
also
addition to packing somehow.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna go for reels.
Yes,
So,
we can do that.
good night.
Bye.